It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline. Breaking. Nnamdi Kanu floors Buhari government in courts. The news in full. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, won a court battle against the Nigerian government on Wednesday in Abia State. Justice Ben Anya of the High Court sitting in Abia State rejected the Nigerian government's challenge of his jurisdiction to hear Kanu's fundamental suit. Special Counsel Aloy Ejimako had initiated the fundamental human rights suit against the Nigerian government. In the suit, Ejimako had urged the court to declare the invasion of the residence of Ipob leader as unlawful and an infringement of his constitutional rights. He urged the court to declare his rearrest amid and torture in Kenya last year as unlawful. The suit, which Ejimako filed in August, further sought that the court declares his rearrest as unlawful, and also that the Nigerian government stop prosecuting Kanu, mandating it to release the Ipob leader and tender an apology to Kanu, amongst others. But today, during the court proceedings, the Nigerian government challenged the jurisdiction of the court to hear the suit. And this was disclosed by Ejimako in a tweet saying that breaking MNK wins as Abia High Court rejects Nigeria's government challenge to its jurisdiction to hear Nnamdi Kanu's fundamental rights suit judgment on other issues still in progress. And these were the wordings of Ejimako, who happens to be the lead counsel before Mike Okenze actually took up the matter of Nnamdi Kanu.
Say that he would release Nnamdi Kanu when he has not realized that what he did was wrong, and that no political solution will be addressed, can be used, saying that he would actually, allow the judiciary rather, to do their work, because one office arm that he respects and does not want to interfere into is the judiciary. Those people of Biafra leader Nnamdi Kanu, while speaking, Abubakar Malami made it known that the president will continue to consider the interest of over 200 Nigerians before he can think of releasing Nnamdi Kanu. It could be recalled that the former aviation minister Mbazulike Amici actually went with the elders of the southeast to meet President Muhammadu Buhari, to seek the release of Nnamdi Kanu. However, it was actually said, by the Attorney General of the Federation as then, that a political solution can actually, foster the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But now, it is obvious that the Abubakar Malami has a vital point here, that the interest, of Nigerians, should be considered first before doing anything, and then these Ipob members are truly, Nigerian citizens, and their interest as well should be considered, because if it can happen to Nnamdi Kanu, it can happen to anybody. And the interest of Nigerians, must truly be considered first. But nevertheless, one has to still chill and wait to see what will happen in this year 2022, as the indigenous people of Biafra had actually said that Nnamdi Kanu must be released this year.
Kanu stated that the action of the defendants on a solitary confinement is inhumane, degrading, and constitutes a breach of Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution. He wants the courts to declare that the respondents, while carrying out their duties, are to abide by Chapter 4 of the 1999 Constitution. Kanu is praying the courts to declare that he is entitled to the enjoyment of his rights to dignity of human person as enshrined under Section 34 of the 1999 Constitution. He also wants the courts to order the respondents to immediately allow him appoint legal practitioners and medical personnel of his choice from any government hospital to review his health file. Kanu equally wants the courts to direct his movements from solitary confinement to where he would be allowed, to pray and practice his faith unhindered in line with constitutional provisions. And this was the agitation of Nnamdi Kanu, who is at the DSS facility, saying that after the court had said that he be allowed to be in the DSS facility with enough attention and comfortability, and he should be given everything needed there, and says that in the suit filed by his lawyer, Maxwell Okpara, says before the High Court that he's still denied of food and medical care, clothes of his choice, and tried to practice his religion. Also saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu claimed that the doctor that has been attending to him is a quack doctor and not experienced.
After I read the report in Tribune newspaper where the Imo State governor said this, I thought it would be nice to take a look at the present situation of the country to know if Hope Uzodinma is right by that statement. Despite COVID-19 pandemic, Nigeria was able to come out of the recession. Hope Uzodinma believes that Buhari has done well by moving the country out of the recession, despite the COVID-19 pandemic that was ravaging the whole country. But some people will disagree with Uzodinma because the cost of living is high, which is a clear sign that people cannot feel the impact of the recession which the country has exited. For example, the cost of cooking gas has tripled and the value of naira is reducing by day. Also, many Nigerians are beginning to wonder how things will be if the federal government removes subsidy by the middle of next year. In addition, the insecurity in northern Nigeria has made it impossible, for farmers to go to the farm, and the consequence is an increase in food commodities like onion, yam, and tomato. I want to believe that Hope Uzodinma made a political statement because ordinary Nigerians who are battling hardship will disagree with him that Nigerians are happy with the president. People are joining the APC. What some people will ask is if joining the APC is a yardstick to measure the rate at which people are happy with the president. Uzodinma forgot that ordinary Nigerians who struggle by day are after survival and not political power. It is common sense to say that people who join the APC are this time looking ahead of the 2023 general election. While Uzodinma is entitled to his opinion, I doubt if ordinary Nigerians who are complaining of the high cost of living will agree with him that people are happy with President Muhammadu Buhari, and that is why the APC is welcoming new members. This may be outrightly wrong, saying that the people are joining APC because they are happy with President Muhammadu Buhari, looking at the adverse effect of the COVID-19 pandemic and also the clear sign of impact of the recession which the country has just exited, where the cost of foods, gas, and many others are just so high that Nigerians are beginning to wonder if the federal government would actually increase yet again, remove yet again the subsidy and the adverse effect on the Nigerian populace.
Next Saturday to witness the presentation of a classic book written by Governor Hope Uzodinma. The book, titled Reflections on the Igbo Question, is a bold attempt to situate the marginalization of Indigo in Project Nigeria and how best to overcome it. Thanks for listening, and that is the news.